So again, it is sweet rappers. Right, hello and welcome. Yes, it is another rainy, windy day in the UK. I think we've had probably about 5 or 6 weeks of continuous storms, back-to-back storms. Everywhere's flooded. It's a nightmare getting out and just doing any camping or outdoors stuff. There's another reason for not being out for the past couple of weeks, is that the Land Rover is currently having a series of repairs done on it. At first there was a universal joint underneath, the thing that makes the front wheels go round. A universal joint seized up on me, got that fixed just before Christmas, and then the power steering got a leak in the power steering system, so that's currently being fixed. So hopefully, fingers crossed, all of the things that need repairing on the Land Rover are being done while I'm not going out anywhere anyway. So I'm hoping then after this weekend things should start getting better. I'm hoping to get out in the next week or so. I've hardly done any radio for the past 2 or 3 weeks. Me, the wife and the youngest have just come back from a few days in Wales, one of my favourite countries in the whole world. We went to North Wales and we had the New Year in Wales, but I managed to get a bit of radio done, which sparks a bit of interest again, because when you've had a few weeks off, I think just getting out and doing a little bit of radio sort of reignites the interest. So there was a YOTA Young Persons on the Air contest through December, and I managed to at least get in a few contacts on the last couple of days of the YOTA contest, which was very well run, I must admit. So thank you to everybody that was involved in running the Young Persons on the Air. It was great having people. My score was 54 because 54 years old, but there was young people at 14, 15 years old who were absolutely spot on operating a pile up. They were really, really good. So hats off to everybody that was involved in that. There's a couple of things that I want to try out when I get back out on the air properly, and I'll just show you those now really. One of the newer projects that I've just come across the past couple of weeks is it's run by ournetplace.com, and it's called AI noise filtering, and basically by the looks of it, it gives you the ability to run your audio from your radio up through the cloud, and it uses like a learning algorithm or AI. It's an AI noise filtering. I know there's a lot of talk about AI when a lot of things aren't really AI, but this actually is a well-trained algorithm that actually removes the noise from your from you receive, and then gives you back the audio by the looks of it. So I'm going to be trying that out in the next week or two, and I'll do a video on that because it's something it's quite interesting, both from a sort of theoretical point of view, a geeky point of view, but I guess it raises a bit more of a debate around is it cheating? Can you do in a contest having noise removal through the cloud rather than noise removal on a radio? So I'll be looking at that a bit more detail. But there's something else that I've been wanting to look at for a while now. So this shortwave radiogram, which is a scheduled broadcast. I think it happens on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think it's a Monday as well. I'll get more details of this. But basically there's a number of transmissions that you can receive, text and images and such like. So I'm going to get into a bit more of that and bring in a little bit more of the shortwave radio listening part of the hobby, rather than just purely doing more of the making contacts, because I know that a lot of people who watch this channel, not everybody is a licensed operator yet. Some people like me have got a license but also enjoy just the passive hobby of receiving things and decoding things and such like. So I'll be looking at that a bit more detail. Obviously it'll be during a weekend when I get out, because it's what day is it today? It's a Tuesday. It feels like every day feels like a Sunday at the moment, but it's a Tuesday today, so obviously it'll be at the weekend for the next one of that. And over the next few weeks I'll also do another video on SatNogs, my SatNogs system, which is a amateur satellite receiving decoding system based on the Raspberry Pi, and it's a network of satellite decoding it's a satellite decoding network that allows a full global coverage of receiving the amateur satellites. So a lot of the hobby and scientific satellites that go around in low Earth orbit, the SatNogs provides a system to receive and decode and share that data with a central database. I've done a few videos previously on that, but I'll do one or two more videos on that and go over some of the equipment that I'm using. So I'll be doing that in the next few weeks as well. And then I also want to do a video on Raspberry Shake, which is an earthquake detecting system that we've just had the earthquakes in Japan. Hopefully things will calm down there, but the Raspberry Shake network really came into action, and a lot of amateur earthquake detectors picked up this significant event. And I've had a Raspberry Shake. It's in the drawer of death in here. I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to update it, hopefully get it back on the air, and I'll do a little bit on the Raspberry Shake as well, because it's just an interesting bit of tech to play with. So really that is it for the moment. It's a what's coming up on the channel. I do appreciate that you haven't seen me outdoors for a while, but hopefully when things calm down weather-wise and the Land Rover's fixed, I'll get outdoors. I like to do a bit of cooking when I'm outdoors, and I want to make sure that it's comfortable, or else it's just a pain in the butt trying to get a video out when it's raining, there's low light and there's mud everywhere. It doesn't make for a very comfortable experience for the YouTuber. And what else is hopefully in the next week or so I'm going to meet up with M5GWH Lee, who is both an RSGB, is part of the RSGB team, but is also a trainer as well for foundation and intermediate as well, I think. He's going to have the 3 radios that were given to me to do a review on, so I'm going to meet up with Lee and hopefully get a video in. We said we'd try and do it over Christmas, but I've been out and about with the family, and hopefully now things are settled I'll get up and meet Lee. And then hopefully in the spring there'll be other events going on. I'll be able to get outdoors and go to a couple of rallies and stuff. So if you've got any rallies or anything you want me to try and pop along to, drop a note in the comments and I'll check my whereabouts and see if I can make it or not. But that's a quick one. I realise the light is shining on my glasses, but that's just the way it is. So thank you for watching this brief update, and I'll see you on a next proper video. Bye bye for now.